Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana193. As you may remember, Ravana told Maricha, if you don't help me, I'll kill you. A king's command should be honored, or else death is the punishment. If you do this, you may live after the incident, but if you do not, death is certain. And Maricha would not give up. He said, someone is desirous of your destruction, or else you would not have been advised to be so rash. You were living happily with your wives and your valiant sons, and you have now been led to the gates of death, and strangely enough, seem to be eager to enter it soon. You do not seem to have any well-wishers as ministers. On the other hand, they are leading you astray. A king who is willful and who has chosen to follow the wrong path should be advised against it by good men who claim to be his ministers. Because of this decision of yours, your subjects are going to suffer, your city is going to suffer, your wives, your children will all suffer. I promise you, there will not be a single person left alive in Lanka once Rama turns his angry eyes on you. It's not possible for a cruel king to rule his kingdom well. The good of his people is not important to him, and he's thinking only of himself and the gratification of his senses. The evil mentors you have will lead you to destruction, even as horses yoked to a chariot will rush to ruin, driven as they will be, on ground which is not level, and bring death to themselves as well as to the rider in the chariot. Do not think that I will come out alive after this encounter with Rama. He'll kill me, and later he'll kill you. If I am killed by that noble soul, I will at least be sure to inherit the heavens. The instant I see Rama, it means that my death has appeared before me. You may capture Sita from the ashram now, but remember, you would have captured death in your arms. You refuse to listen to my words, which mean well, and you are doomed. Your entire family is doomed. Lanka, with all her inmates, is doomed. I know it. 16. The Golden Deer. Ravana did not care for the words of Maricha. As soon as he agreed to do his bidding, Ravana stood up and Maricha said, "Come, let us go." They came to the doorway of the ashram which Maricha had built for himself. He took one last look at the spot which had granted him refuge all these days. Ravana was walking fast, and he waited impatiently while Maricha said, "Once Rama's eyes light on me, that means I'm dead. No one who has incurred his displeasure has escaped the arrows of Rama. I realize today that you are extremely wicked, and I know that Rama will punish you for it. You will certainly be dead very soon." Ravana did not hear a word of what he was saying. His mind was far away, but he embraced Maricha and said, "I'm now very pleased with you. Come with me. My chariot pulled by the magical donkey is waiting at the door. Let us go soon. I'm impatient to reach Dandaka." The chariot traveled fast in the air, and very soon they had reached the neighborhood of Rama's ashram. Ravana saw it from a distance. They descended from the chariot, and Ravana took Maricha by the hand and said, "See, that's Rama's dwelling place. Come, make haste." Maricha changed himself into a deer. The deer was golden in hue, as though it had been made out of molten gold. The face was white and dark, and there were silver spots on the body of the deer. They gleamed in the light of the sun. The neck was long and bent at a charming angle. The horns gleamed, and they seemed to have gems set in them. The deer was wandering about on the grass-covered frontage of the ashram. It walked, it ran, it frisked, and it jumped around. It danced around almost all over the place. At times it would step softly, and at other times it would be bent on eating grass. It walked about near the karnikara trees, which surrounded the ashram, and it wandered around with the sole purpose of tempting Sita. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.